Hello and welcome to this first lecture on social responsibility for building brand management excellence. So in this section, we will talk to you about how can you actively engage in social responsibility. Social responsibility is becoming more and more important from a regulation point of view as well as from business point of view. So we will help you learn how can you actively engage in social responsibility in the set of two lectures. And in this particular lecture, we will talk about few things that you can do to actively engage in social responsibility. So what do you think? What you think you can do to actively engage in social responsibility? The word is active engagement, not passive engagement. Not if someone approaches you, you take up the social responsibility act, but actually going out and seeking to do social responsibility acts. So how do you think you can actively engage in such social act responsibility? Any thoughts? See, there are many things as you see here. Actively engaging your brand in social responsibility initiatives, supporting causes, and giving back to community can definitely strengthen your brand's reputation and also foster meaningful connections with your customers because customers are becoming very socially aware, and there are very many things that you see here, and we will take you through each of them one by one in this and the next lecture. So the first thing is to very clearly define the purpose of your social engagement, active social engagement. And the way you can do is identify the social causes and initiatives that align with your brand's value and purpose, because that is extremely important. Otherwise, it will look like a nice thing to do or even a fake social engagement. So the social engagement that you want to do, the cause, you need to identify those causes and initiatives that align with your brand values and purpose. And that, as you will see, make your life a lot more easier in actively engaging socially. Now, among those various causes that you identify that align with your brand value, choose causes that resonate with your employees and target audience. The important thing to note is resonate. They should they should bounce beautifully with the feelings of your employees and the target audience, because that will make them add value to your brand, right? So that's the first thing to do to define your purpose. The second thing, once you define the purpose, you need to establish specific and measurable goals. Social responsibility goals, specific and measurable. Now, specificity will determine what you aim to achieve from these social engagement, and measurability will come from defining those KPIs that will help you measure the impact of your these social engagement acts and efforts. So that's how you set the clear goals. Then you need to engage your employees in the decision making process. So two places. One is the decision making process. So the employees own this social engagement activities and initiative as well. And second, you need to involve them in where you need the actual implementation in volunteering or contributing about their skills, and also support social causes in any other way that they think they can. So involvement of employees is critical to ensure that your active social engagement initiative takes off. What you need to do is to partner with your such similar non-profit organizations. So collaborate with reputed non-profit organizations that are already working in the areas and the causes aligned with your brand's mission. Now, partnering with these established organizations will ensure your efforts have a greater impact. And how can you identify such normal? So there are a couple of things that you see here. There are certain must-haves for a successful corporate non-profit partnership. First, you must have inclusion criteria about the fit of the audience, complementary goals, inventory of things that they have for you to use, you for you them for them to use. So it has to be a win-win situation. Then you need to have strategic alignment on the purpose, the reason, and there must be an agreement of it. How will you measure the return on investment on on these social activities plus the business terms. At the same time, in addition to inclusionary, you must have exclusionary criteria, the norms, the misfits. What doesn't fit in? What are the unmet standards, that what are the areas of conflict, and what stay away from them. Then you need to do scenario planning, organizational will, messaging, infrastructure, what kind of these things you would need, and out clauses. At what point of time would you exit from this partnership? You need to focus on supporting local communities. Local is the word, where your business operates. So if your business, J&J Mumbai was a wonderful example of this. Their factory operated in an area called Mulund in Mumbai, and they supported a local initiative next door actually by taking up a place and maintaining and building up a garden beautifully for the for the local community. This whole process, what you need to do is to understand their unique needs, the local people, and concerns, and make more meaningful contribution. So that's how you can support local communities. Leverage your brand's expertise to create initiatives that address societal challenges. Now, you need to find what is it that brand that can do for meeting those social challenges that people have. For example, if you are a technology company, you could provide free coding classes for the underprivileged youth if that such a need exists. So you use your brand's expertise in meeting the social challenges, and that can help you do a lot better and lot more with the limited resources that you have. Communicate your social responsibility initiatives transparently to your audience. Your audience could include the customers as well as your employees. Share updates, impactful stories, the progress that you are making, or not the progress that you, or the issues that you are facing. So have the communication done in a transparent manner. Encourage employee volunteering, as we had talked to you about. And one of the things that is catching up is the paid time off or incentives to be given to employees to participate in voluntary meeting. And that will help them enable to actually actively engage in giving back to the society. And these PTO types could be many, as you see here. And you could add people, if they work on this social engagement activity actively, and those days with prior approval could be added to their paid leaves, paid time off, like jury duty in US. So having looked at this, some of these ways and strategies by which you can actively engage in social responsibility, what do you do next? So we look at another set of initiatives or strategies or ways that you can use to actively engage in social responsibility. So thank you so much for watching this first lecture on social responsibility engagement in brand management excellence. I hope you're continuing to learn new things, continuing to enjoy, and I do look forward to see you again in the next lecture.